and welcome back to Runescape Quest 91, Shadow of the Storm, episode 2. Right. And Tanya. Soon all will bow down before me. Oh? I was an will make the rulers of the world. I shall be a dark queen over all Gielinor. All shall love me in despair. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Look, we told you not to do that. It makes everyone uncomfortable. Sorry. Do you have the demonic sigil mode? Carrying such humble influence is beneath me. What happened to Joseph? He was a fool who could not cope with the power. When Agathanaro makes us ruler of continents, I will find him and crush him. That's a bit mean. Oh, are you Joseph's replacement? Yes, I suppose I am. It just goes to show how little Denoth values us. What do you mean? Not told us we rely on the secrets of demonic magic, but all we've done is memorize one incantation, replace this poor Joseph with the next person who comes along. Do you have the demonic sigil mold? No, I think Jennifer has it. What happened to Joseph? Shh, listen, Denoth doesn't know this. When we joined him, Denoth told us we were going to learn all the secrets of demonic magic. We still don't know anything. As they just think they're terribly evil with their sigils and the incantation they learned to Byro, Joseph and I wanted more. We wanted to know how it worked. I was more curious than me. Last night he secretly read a book that Denoth was keeping from us. He didn't know I was awake, but I saw what happened. So I'm reading him when his face turned white, and he took the book and ran through the portal. Denoth was waking up, and when he saw Joseph was gone, through the portal to look for him. A bit later, Denoth returned without Joseph or the book. He didn't have the money for the magic carpet, and he couldn't have gone far in the desert tonight with that heavy book. He must have hidden that book somewhere in the ruins before Denoth found him. If you could find him, we know what it was that found him, and we know what Denoth is really up to. Okay, good, so we have a dissenter. Eric. Is Evil Dave in here? No, Patrick. They wanted an army for one much longer. Who? Everyone. When I have demonic powers, they'll all have to pay attention to me. And she won't ignore me then. I'll be able to show her how I feel. I'll make everyone like me. Yeah, sure you will, buddy. Do you have the demonic sigil? No, I gave it to Matthew. Oh. And what happened to Joseph? He went away and left us. He probably didn't like me. I wonder why. Agathanaro is going to make us so rich. Is it more satisfying to enrich yourself? I don't want to be satisfied, so I want to be rich. Yes, we'll all be rich. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself a dragon long sword. I have one and a million rune ores. I can probably afford them. I'll piece of colored paper to put on my head. Wow, paint a party hat? If you like. I guess party hats at this time would be known to be like rare now. Not fizzy. Do you have a demonic sigil one? Right now I don't have anything. Soon I will have everything. Do you have examines? Yep. He's enigmatic. He looks confused. He looks nervous. She looks scary. And he looks like a picture of dark arts. Do you know what happened to Joseph? Dino says he ran away. I don't know why. Who would want to run away from what Agathanaro is going to do for us? Jennifer, have I spoken to you yet? Huh, I guess not. What? You don't understand. Understand what? Nobody understands. Why don't we understand? What doesn't matter, you don't understand, go away. Depression. You know what happened to Joseph? You don't understand. No, I don't suppose he did. Huh? That's all you want. Here it is. Thanks. Huh. Ah, indeed. Welcome, brother. I'm a really great demon, aren't we evil? Yeah. Yeah. And we've got such an evil throne room to do a ritual in. Just a pity someone's removed the gems from the throne. That kind of vandalism is totally not evil. Yeah, who would do such a thing like that? That isn't evil, you know, bad. Yeah, we're bad. You the demonic sigil mode? I have it in my hand, but not unless I heard Matthew at it. You know what happened to Joseph? Funny, isn't it? Demon ritual in a Domus institution. Bill Wolf's town. I don't see anything. He left last night and Dedos only posted me here this morning. Where would he hide it? There is that random kiln that still exists up north. Oh, hey, you guys. Phew, it's too hot for me out here. At least I found my way through the desert. Why didn't you take the magic carpet? Oh, dear me. You won't get me up on one of those things? What if the magic failed? It can't. At least I hope it can't. Why don't you change out your heavy robes? The rules of my order say I must wear them. Perhaps the rules remain in a colder place than this? Everyone's rules are once and for all. There's no other place to question them. Really, guy? Oh my goodness, you're one of those people. There's an kid, and we can't go. So many demons. Those wizards make me sick. That's that people call on a supernatural being to solve their problems for them. Like Zyphreium? Isn't that like what you do when you pray? What? No, it's totally different because we always give thanks to Deus, even if it doesn't do anything. Because wizards are so full of them with their fancy robes and their rituals. Isn't that like... No, it's totally different. Anyway, there must be something wrong with the way they live in their little group and separate themselves from the rest of society. It can't be healthy. That's nothing like you being a monk, of course. No, nothing like that. Wait, are you being sarcastic? Because you should know that sarcasm is specifically forbidden in the Holy Book of Zyphreium. That's a good thing that I forgot my Zyphreium book. You sure Zyphreium was being serious about that bit? Shut up. Oh. You think he was being sarcastic about sarcasm? How's it going? Do you see anything that happened here last night? Saying last night I'm only human after all. This all dream about fear and panic and fire? No. What about I guess no. No. Yo, the clay golem might know though. I mean it's clearly over there, I haven't checked in. It's good to see you see anything happen last night? I said one of the men in dark robes ran out of the temple. He looked very frightened and feared for his safety. Scanning a large book, he started to head onto the desert, but then turned back into the book in one of the broken kilns in which my kind were created long ago. Another man came out of the temple, he said magical words and threw a fireball at the first man, turning him to dust. Should have saved him, but I was not fast enough to throw myself in the path of a fireball. Which kill did you have the book in? And I remember the shock of seeing a human being killed, wiped the details of the incident from my mind. Oh, that's why they flashed. I was about to say, anyone else notice that? Wait, a second? No, never mind. I was like, wait a second. Is that mold like empty? Yep, found a book in the kiln. I know that it's too late to prevent my execution. I do not dispute the letter of the charges against me. I did read forbidden books, and I did perform unholy rituals forbidden by the Church of Zyphreium. I hope to show by this account that I did not blaspheme against Holy Zyphreium, but rather act in his spirit. As long as we know, those who worship Zyphreium have fallen prey to demons, but those that are summoned by dark wizards and those that live wild in the desolate north. But even priests of Zyphreium know little about these creatures, for all knowledge of them is suppressed by the Church. We don't know our enemies. If we were to read the tomes of demon lore, and yet keep the light of Zyphreium in our hearts, might we not find new and better ways to fight these beasts? I was with that thought in my mind, I performed the actions for which I have been convicted, and as I read about the various types of demons, I did indeed strike upon a way that unholy magic could be used for a holy purpose. No, demons are most dangerous when they are on the plane as physical beings. There's a more subtle demonic influence that pervades our world. Demons working behind the scenes to cause natural disaster and accidents. Among these demons, Agathnar. If Agathnar were to be removed from his own dimension, he would be unable to work his magic in the world. So I came to believe that summoning him would not be an evil act, but a good one. For I secretly studied the forbidden books and conducted magical experiments until I discovered the means by which Agathnar could be summoned. The fruition is complex, but the most important part is the construction of sigil of demon out of silver. I like this for 8 persons, each holding a sigil to recite the following incantation, called a Turing Kemerith and Agathnar Nahudu. Wait. The second, that's the reverse of what we have. Wait, we're not summoning him? We're reverse summoning him? Which was a success, and the great demon Agathnar appeared before us. We had prepared a magical cage, and with difficulty we improved the demon. However, we were unable to destroy him, though we tried every physical and magical means. Furthermore, the magical cage was weakening, and we feared we would not be able to contain it for long. Therefore, we decided to page to the book. It's been torn out. Huh. Wait, what if I say it in the opposite way? Maybe I should have brought a forge with me. Just because. You know, I thought this was closer down. I thought it was like down there near the bank, but I guess not. Macadamia sigil, okay. Sigil. Okay, so apparently I no longer need my ghostly robes and stuff. And since I do not want to go all the way back to, fairly sure at least some of these. Yeah, you know what? I honestly didn't realize that I actually had to talk to the golem, actually. It's just a natural thing, I guess. Yeah, this should be about a 3-episode one. Oh, most of that is because I had to go and protect Silverlight. It makes sense why you couldn't put up the Silverlight dye, because it looks an ugly shade of gray. Yeah, I don't know why it calls it black. Wait, what do the monkeys say again if you're wearing your monkey talisman? This isn't part of their group. What will he say? No. They just straight up don't care anymore. I mean, to be fair, this looks like pretty damn demonic armor, don't you think? Alright. Day enough. Leave me alone. I'm preparing the summoning ritual. You should make yourself a demon sigil and practice incantation with other wizards. Matthew. Book. You find that book? Yes, the golem saw Joseph hide in one of the broken kilns in the city. The golem see what happened to Joseph? It said Denoth killed him. Oh no! I said Denoth was a dark wizard, but I didn't think he'd kill one of his disciples. Let me look at the book then. Here's the book and the hands back to you. I understand. What's in here that Denoth thought was worth killing over? Must have worked something up, but what? In the incantation in the book, the words are in reverse order of the order that Denoth taught us. In the book is backwards? Looks like the book is the correct incantation and the one taught us is backwards, but what does that mean? I'm not happy about this ritual. I don't think Agosnar is going to grant all our wishes. He's going to kill us all, but if I try to stop it, Denoth will kill me like he did Joseph. Don't worry, I'm here to kill the demon. This is the demon slaying sword Silverlight, the only weapon that can kill Agosnar. Thank goodness, I think Denoth is nearly ready for the ritual. We must prepare. Do I just chant? Wait, what if I say... Oh, wait. What if I say this in the wrong way? Anything interesting happens, really. It's time for the ritual to commence. Well, easy to get placed in the circle. Incantation. Chant. Wait. What happened? I'm interested. Caldor. Turan. Camerathian. Agathnar. Nahudu. We'll do it again and get it right. Nahudu. Agathnar. Camaranthian. Terran. Kaldar. So, yeah, won't this banish the demon? Circle appears on the floor. Alright, see ya. Oh my gods! He disappeared! Where'd he go? Of course, how could we be so stupid? What happened? What do you get when you perform a summoning ritual backwards? You deep summon? Dennis was Agathnar all along. We just helped him return to his own dimension. What was that? Look, the portal's closing. I'm getting out of here. No, don't leave. Who knows what Danath could do now? We've got to perform the ritual again so you can kill Agathnar, but we need 8 people. Quick, Cooklink, you've got to get those 3 to come back, and you better take Danath's sigil to find one more person to help. Great. No, the portal's definitely closing. Oh. Oh, I guess the ghosts aren't too happy about a demon being a summoner or whatever. Well. What happened to the other one? Eric's dead. Agathnar killed him. That's evil. I mean, it's bad in a bad way. And what happened? This didn't collapse without warning when I moved towards the I didn't notice Eric there. Warning when I moved towards the staircase, the walls started to shake. Scared what will happen to me if I try to leave. By using evil as a term of phrase, you let yourself without a word to describe real evil. No time for that. Eric's dead. I'm gonna get back to the throne room. The throne wall's closing. We'll be trapped. Our only hope is to summon Agathnar again so I can kill him, but I need 8 people. You can kill him? You better take this then. It was Eric's sigil. Everyone in the ritual will need one. We do have 3 people upstairs. Really? Are you serious? I sense the great darkness of the demon reveling in its moments of triumph. As answer appears the likes of which I have not seen in 3,000 years. What can it mean? Danath was Agathnar all along. We've accidentally helped him get back to his own dimension. It's a terrible thing for a demon to be victorious. I wish there was something I could do to activate this situation. You could help me summon the demon again so I could kill him. Cannot do that. It's forbidden for a golem to enter the portal. Why is it forbidden? I don't know. I was not privy to the thoughts of my designers, and now they cannot be asked. I really need you to. Golem cannot disobey the commands in its mind. Could just reprogram you again. As to perhaps if you open my hand and remove the instructions concerning the portal, I would be able to help you. But there must have been a reason why the builders imposed a situation. I don't know what would happen to me if I went through the portal. You're probably gonna be corrupted, honestly. Come and then search through the dusty skulls in sight. You find one that says, "Thou shalt not enter the power of the Samurai," and remove it. Is there a demon? Health. Activate situation. Help me. We're waiting for it. What do I need to do? Take this demonic sigil and go through the portal. What? Let's see, which one are you? Yeah. What's happening? The wind suddenly picked up as it does a sandstorm. Death was Agathnar all along. We just sent him back to his own dimension. Sit down and protect us from his own dimension, or we'll be able to wreak havoc. You've got to help me summon him again so I can slay him with Silverlight. Alright. I need to hold this sigil for the ritual. It's Surprised he doesn't complain. What happens if I walk in there? Nothing. Oh, I think my thirst thing is super fast. Oh, I'm taking 10 damage. What's happening? The sandstorm came out of nowhere. Dennis was aggressive all along, now he's back in his own dimension. Oh no, what can we do? Well, you've got to help me perform the ritual again so I can kill him. Oh dear, I don't think I can take part in a demonic ritual. Is that what you and Bannon asked me to do? But things are different, I'm a monk, what if my order found out? Don't be so simple-minded. You'll be summoning a demon in order to kill it to rid the world of great evil. Well, alright. Take this demonic sigil on your insight. A lot of damage. Alright, but that's gonna be... Why are the ghosts? Somebody's a ghost. Don't attack. Okay, someone's pissed off. So that someone's a demon. Why not the bet? Surely you could do something with that. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this episode of The So. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya!